In a quiet roadside corner of Ogan Ilir, South Sumatra, a man begins his day at sunrise. He is not a businessman, nor a factory worker, but a humble motorcycle tire repairman. A man whose hands keep the wheels of daily life turning. Every morning, around 7 o'clock, he opens his small roadside workshop. No signboard, no luxury equipment, only the basics. A used compressor, a gas tank, some patches, glue, and a press tool resting on the bare concrete floor. His tools may be simple, but for him, they are everything: his livelihood, his hope. The air hums with the steady sound of the compressor, echoing softly under the tropical heat. Beside it lies a coiled yellow hose, always ready to fill the tires of passing riders. For each air refill, he earns 2,000 rupiah. For a tire patch, 10,000. It may sound small, but for him, it's enough to keep his family fed. Enough to survive another day. He works patiently. Each tire brought to him tells a story of a journey interrupted, of someone in need of help. He checks for the leak, brushes the surface, spreads a thin layer of glue, and presses the patch carefully with steady, weathered hands. Years of work have made his fingers rough, yet his movements remain gentle and precise. In today's difficult economy, not everyone can afford a new tire. Many come with inner tubes that have already been patched 2 or 3 times. Still hoping they can last a little longer, he knows the risk. He knows that sometimes the best solution is replacement, not repair, but he also knows the struggle of those who come to him. So, he fixes what he can. He helps where he can, because kindness, for him, is part of the job. The day passes slowly. Sometimes, he earns just enough for lunch and dinner. Other times, the roadside stays quiet, and he waits, watching cars and motorcycles speed by, wondering who will need him next. Yet, even in those quiet moments, there is peace, because he knows that what he does matters. Every hiss of air from the compressor, every patch he presses onto a worn tire, is a sign of persistence, dignity, and resilience. As the afternoon fades and the sun sinks behind the trees, he begins to pack up. The compressor goes silent, the tools are wiped and stored away. Another long day ends, not with applause, but with gratitude. Gratitude for the few thousand rupiah he's earned honestly, and for the strength to do it again tomorrow. For some, his work might seem small, just patching tires on the roadside. But in truth, he is fixing more than just rubber. He is keeping people moving, keeping families safe, and keeping hope alive in a world that's not always fair. In this modest corner of South Sumatra, under the heat and dust of the day, he represents the quiet endurance of the working class, the unseen,